Welcome to the Easily Amused group. I want to be the reason you look down at your phone and smile. And walk into a telephone pole.
Hey, guess what? This is my theme song.
I am going to talk about the effects of Robin Williams' passing, but it's not going to be for a few minutes, so just bear with me. In 2013, a social study found that approximately 80% of the youths in America experience anxiety if they go for more than 20 minutes without checking their phone. I've noticed among the people that I know personally a direct relation in this increasingly digital culture wherein we like to claim we exist between a rise in the amount of time spent at home alone online and a rise in depression levels. I don't believe this to be a coincidence. When I was growing up, the internet was barely in the beginning stages of its mission to invade and conquer. And a Game Boy was a huge white brick with 2 buttons for your right hand and a directional pad for your left. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. And if you wanted to play with your friends, you had to get a cable to connect your Game Boy to theirs. And the cables were only a few feet long, so if you wanted to play with your friend, you actually had to like them enough to see them in person. But you'd usually only pick up your Game Boy when you'd usually only pick up your Game Boy when it was time for your curfew. Some of you may not know what a curfew is because you spend too much time at home alone leaving greasy fingerprints on touchscreens. A curfew is when you had to come in for the night and stop using your imaginations to battle pirates, ninjas, cowboys, and killer robots from the future. Yeah. And you could only sail your future pirate ship from outer space at light speed in the front yard if you stayed between this bush and that bush. Huh? And you weren't depressed and you weren't sad. You thought you were, but you really weren't. You were really just upset because your older brother gave you a wedgie in front of your friend who went and told the girl that you liked and you were embarrassed. But you didn't want to end your life. By nature, mankind was meant to interact with other people. We weren't meant to be isolated and alone. Actual person-to-person interaction keeps us sane, healthy, and happy. It can make dark and scary places less dark and scary. And it carries so much more meaning than any interaction you could have with a computer screen. Last week, we lost an icon. The funniest man alive lost his battle with depression. Suddenly, awareness went through the roof, and everybody was facing their demons. If the funniest man alive couldn't handle it, how am I supposed to? Depression is very real. It's a very serious illness that affects many people, and its symptoms are not always obvious. Unless you actually talk to someone, you may never know what they're going through. Everyone has their own story, with their own heroes and demons. If you or someone you know are feeling the feels of depression, then I urge you to seek help, speak to a doctor, or at least the National Suicide Hotline. Anything is better than nothing. Misery loves company. You don't have to be alone, because you're not alone. We're all here, and we're all in this together. Don't wait until it's too late. And don't ask the people that you love to endure the pain of losing you. If you won't do it for yourself, at least do it for them. Because I promise there's someone out there whose heart will break if they lose you. I invite you to join the Easily Amused group on Facebook and participate in the discussions on the I invite you to join the message board for I invite you to join the Easily Amused group on Facebook and participate in the discussions on the message board. You will find friends there. And thank you for watching the Easily Amused group.